Child, I was not supposed to be on screen, but I said fuck it. Okay. So this is gonna be for my motherfucking Taurus. Some more rising Renaissance cross watchers are welcome. Please stop calling me Scott. My name is Aubrey. Okay. I don't care what the title say. My name is Aubrey. Okay. Time and energy is full. This shit can already happen. It could be happening now. It could happen next week, girl. Okay. It could be your energy. It could be your person energy. Your mama energy. Y'all know how this shit go. Okay. It's May 2021. This is going to be a general reading prediction, whatever you want to call it, for the upcoming month of May. Please make sure you go watch the collective reading that I put out, because the collective readings speak and set the tone for all of the other zodiac signs, okay? Everybody moves along with, you know, the theme of where the planets are currently, okay? So it's a lot of themes right now being affected or introduced because of where the planets are. So collective messages are important. I cannot stress that enough. Please go watch that. Divine anything means of God, God is light and love. Y'all already know. Twin flames, that's reserved for specific people. Just because you got a boyfriend or girlfriend don't make you a divine masculine or feminine. Cut that shit out. Okay, not everybody is one. God would have confirmed to you whether or not you are that. Okay. You can go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book your personal reading if you so need one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into her. What do we have, Spirit, for May? Let's make it good because it's my birthday month. Okay. What we got for Taurus? Okay, the Taurus turn up. Okay, Taurus turn up. I hope y'all enjoying y'all Taurus turn up. We supposed to be out every single weekend. Okay, during Taurus season, and it lasts until June 1st. Okay, because you know we Taurus, we extra. We need an extra week. Okay, that's not. Listen, I tell people my birthday is from April 21st to June 1st. Okay, because I want all the Taurus season and then some. Okay, Geminis can wait to June 1st. They can wait to June 1st. What do we have for Taurus for the the best month of the year? Okay. What do we have for Taurus for the best month of the year? I'm not taking that. Actually, should I? Should I? Y'all want me to take that? Oh, they don't want me to take that. Damn, I guess we not blessed. Okay. What do we have for Taurus for... Am I taking these two? I feel like I'm about to. Okay, Taurus now. Okay, now. Showing y'all ass. Let's see. Okay, Spirit. What do we got? What do we got for my Taurus? Come on, let's get it together. What we got for Taurus for the month of May? What do we got for Taurus for the month of May? I could just push y'all back. What we got for Taurus for the month of May? Come on now. Am I taking both of these? Spirit, make up your mind. Okay? Make up your mind. Like, and I feel like everything that keeps coming out, it's like either shit that you already heard me say or been in. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of message to these messages that's coming out, but that's not your message. Like, we 4 minutes in. Video over at this point. What do we have for Taurus? Treasure Island. And that makes sense as to everything that was coming out. Because first we had like all that first we had Blessed, then we had All That Glitters, then we had New Life, then we had Observer, all of which makes sense to now get Treasure Island. Makes sense. Okay, let's get into her. Where's my bookie? Oh. Okay. So this is the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest. Abundance apparent as if out of nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance. And suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. This is completely spot on. And I'm going to tell y'all why in a second. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tap the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize what X marks the spot. Because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your phase, where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life, at this time, you have a good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Okay. Yeah, this is spot the fucking one. Okay. At this time, you can be confident that success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark, and you're in a true manifestation period where you will see evidence of the seeds of prosperity that you planted in the past. This is indicating that your dreams and aspirations allow for concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude shall lead you now. Okay, so fuck all that. Okay, I think I'm gonna probably put up a video because I keep telling y'all I be wanting to do like energetic shift readings more. Because here's the thing, everybody be like divine timing is divine timing that, but don't none of y'all bitches know astrology. Like, let's keep it above. Y'all need to start getting into astrology, and this is why I'm so happy, because for those that don't know, I have a podcast that's coming. Okay, we are Alana Souls, but the podcast is going to be called the Alana Souls Podcast. We're basically, because there'll be a lot that I be talking about on live that nobody be there for. Okay, and so I'm deciding to put it all into a podcast where it's going to be different topics. Like one episode is going to be like the truth about astrology. The next one is going to be like the truth about rising signs, the truth about twin flames, the truth about moon signs. Like, and we just going to literally break down as many topics as possible when it comes to spirituality overall, right? Now, I'm saying all of this to say, when people speak about divine timing is astrology, right? So if you look at YouTube, you'll notice that everybody's tarot videos, for the most part, are speaking about the same themes at the same time, always at the same time. And that's because of divine timing and the way that the planets move, every so couple of months or whatever, depending on what planet is doing what, there are certain themes and elements that are introduced to the collective, to the world, right? And so right now, you've been hearing me especially, but definitely, which I can't speak for anybody else, but you've definitely been hearing me speak about karmic cycles. For how long now? And I've also been saying lately too how recently it's been feeling like a repeat of last year's energy. And I like it just fucking clicked in my head last night. Why? Pluto just went retrograde. So wherever the fuck you were last April to October, you're about to repeat it this April to October. Either shit is about to elevate or you're going to be stuck in the same cycle. Think back to where you were. Okay? And so those who have passed the karmic test are about to walk into abundance. Okay? I don't want to make it too deep because I do plan on doing an actual video about that. But just for the people out there, because I know sometimes, especially Taurus, I know how hard it can be where it's like, you know, because Taurus, we done been through a lot. Okay? And I get it. And you feel like, okay, this day is never going to come and da-da-da-da-da. But that's why I'm from the school of, I don't just do tarot, okay? I read intuitively. I'm psychic. I'm a light worker. I'm a healer, okay? I'm an astrologist. Like, I'm into it all because so many people come to these tarot videos for faith and to, you know, get to feel good. And then they just constantly feel like they're getting their hopes up for nothing. And that's because, I mean, you're just getting a tarot message, okay? But I'm telling you, astrology plays a huge part because I can tell you all day whether or not a man is going to come into your life or whether or not, you know, you're going to get a job. But if it's not the right timing, divine timing, if it's not, you know, right with the planets, then, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there. Definitely wasted 9 minutes. Okay, this video should be over, but it's your birthday season, so what's up? Okay, let's get into the situation. What's the situation for my Tauruses? What's the situation for my Tauruses? What's the situation for my Tauruses? I know that's right. Am I taking her? I know that's right. Come on. Triumph. Okay, so the situation at hand, we have triumph clarified by deception and envy. Overall energy, deception, and envy, triumph. Okay, so you are in it. Okay, and see, even, child, I don't even know what to say. Okay, listen, I told y'all, she's gifted. Even with everything that I just spent time focused on and saying, clearly I needed to say it because right now you're trying to triumph through the deception and envy. Okay, this is the self-deception. Oh, things ain't happening. Things ain't moving because it's like you've seen all these synchronicities. You feeling all of these things. You felt the shift. Definitely with this Scorpio full moon, you know, shit has come up to the surface, but it just constantly can feel like, damn, I'm on a fucking Ferris wheel. I'm going round and round, or nothing is getting better, and da-da-da. And that's why I had to explain to you what divine timing actually is. Now, granted, God is in control of all, okay? But astrologically speaking, divine timing, again, is when the planets do certain things, okay? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's important to know about this shit because people always talk about a Mercury retrograde, but okay, Pluto retrograde is even more deadly than a Mercury retrograde, okay? Because Pluto is a sign, Pluto is in the sign of Scorpio, right? And Pluto deals with deaths, rebirths, transformations, karmic cycles, okay? So Pluto is the responsible one right now for people leaving relationships, getting into relationships, leaving a job, all of this traumatic shit that we keep talking about. That's what's going on, okay? And because Pluto is all about your hidden depths, it's about your hidden things beneath the surface, on top of the fact that we just had a Scorpio full moon yesterday, because keep in mind, Scorpio full moons, you can feel the effects up to 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, right? And then with Pluto being a Scorpio sign, and then right now the Pluto planet is in Scorpio. It sounds confusing. I promise you it's not. But, okay, because now I'm confusing myself. Let me just say this. It's like a double Scorpio full moon. So if you could not sleep during the full moon, baby, get ready for these next 2 months, okay? It's about to get crazy, okay? In a good or bad way, depending on where you are karmically, okay? And this is what you're feeling. You're trying to triumph through. You're trying to push through. Just understand that you got more coming and whatnot, okay? Let's see. What's the challenges of the situation? What's the challenge of the situation? What's the challenge? Light. Your challenge of the situation is like bottom of the deck, we have conflict and defeat. But we also have fulfillment of wishes and we have trapped in fear. Yeah, the challenge that you're facing right now is seeing the good because it feels like there's so much bad going on. It just feels like a lot of self-deception, but you're pushing through. And it may not even be self-deception. I feel like it's more so your vision is blurred because of like the PTSD that you've experienced and because it may feel like shit is not moving fast enough. And for some of y'all, it may not be. Some of y'all might have baggage that is keeping you from moving forward or seeing more. Okay? Let's see. What's the focus? Fertility. Taurus energy. This is Empress energy. So your focus right now needs to be on creation. This is creating a new life. Let's see. This is clarified by solitude. Okay? So this is creating a new life from a place that is healthy, from a place that is, it's like going from hermit mode to Empress energy. It's like you've taken a time apart to really focus on your needs, your wants, your needs, solidifying what that means to you, what these things are, okay? And not just the wants and needs that were placed on you because of, you know, your parents or your family or anything like that. It's like, no, I had to take time away from this job to figure out I don't really want to work here. I had to take time away from this relationship to realize I don't really want to be in this relationship. And not just taking that time to figure your shit out, but also taking that time, figured that shit out. You had figured that shit out, and now is the point of taking action. Now is the point of, okay, what is my next steps? Because maybe in April, maybe in March, maybe in February, I've taken that time. Now in May, now it's time for me to get started with whatever is new. Okay, I've decided I don't want to be with you. Okay, so who am I about to date now? I've decided I don't want to work at this job, but I got to do something. So, okay, let me go start this business now. Understand what I'm saying? Okay, what is the advice for the situation? Interesting. Wow. Okay. Conflict and fear. Wait, conflict and defeat and trapped in fear. Clarified by disruption. You got to see your way through these blockages. Because this is very much like giving Nine of Swords energy. You got to see your way through these blockages. You got to face your fears. You got to face your fears. If something is bothering you, it's better to deal with it head on. Take care of the matters before it gets worse. Confront those fears. Acknowledge the different limitations that have either been placed on you or that you're placing on yourself, because shit is about to shake the fuck up. And that is literally what Spirit is advising you. It's like, listen, you need to make a massive change. And mind you, it could be somebody that's connected to you. I know there are a shit ton of Tauruses right now that are connected to people that are their twin flames that they're supposed to be with. But, you know, this person might still be in a third-party relationship, or this person might be still holding on a third-party energy, okay, because of fear of, like, having true love or whatever. And so maybe this is their energy also, where it's like they have to face their fears because there's a drastic change that needs to happen or that is about to happen. Okay, but regardless, whether you have a twin or whatever, regardless, this is the energy I'm picking up for Taurus. So face your motherfucking fears. Dare to be different. Do something different. If it feels uncomfortable, go there. Go there. If it feels uncomfortable, go there. That's more than likely what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Period. If you don't do what the fuck it is that you love to do and still get at least a bit uncomfortable as you're doing it, then that's probably not the thing for you. That's probably not your calling. Because it doesn't matter what it is. If it's truly your calling, it's going to feel uncomfortable. Now, nobody's saying that you got to be sweating and going crazy, but at some point, it's going to feel uncomfortable. Even if it's like, oh, your passion is music, and just right before your first performance, you're nervous to get on stage, or you're nervous to put out that album, or nervous to face your motherfucking fears. A lot of y'all got a whole bunch of hidden talents and all of this shit, and you're sleeping on yourself. Let me give y'all a piece, okay? And this is a piece of personal for me. I was dragged like fucking crazy a couple of years ago. 2017 was a rough year for me. And I've talked about it on YouTube, and I'm not about to make this too long because that's what the podcast is for, stories like this as it pertains to spirituality and whatnot. But I did 72 million views on YouTube telling stories within 1 year. Give or take 1 year and a half. And this was from about 2016 to about the top of 2017. And when I got on YouTube, everybody loved me. I was so different because, you know, people don't really pop off on YouTube until they get like 100,000 subscribers. And then that's when motherfuckers want to collaborate and da-da-da-da. But I was the bitch coming in the door who, you know, I was making money out the gate from YouTube because I studied the game, knew what I was doing, da-da-da-da, and I was able to collaborate with people, even having like 300 subscribers and stuff like that. Long story short, they build you up, then they hate you, okay? Which was always a part of my karma, which I also learned studying my chart. That's a whole other thing. We're going to talk about it on the podcast. I'm telling you, your chart will reveal so much shit, okay? I'm saying all of this to say, the way in which, especially for me, this is 4 years ago, coming from where I've come from, having a very troubled past, codependency and abandonment issues and stuff like that, I came to this platform looking for like a family and looking to have fans that would be my family and replace the love that I never received, right, from my family. And so they build you up to tear you down, and that's exactly what happened to me. And it got really chaotic and wild. And things happened over the years. I've rebranded. I've been doing this, which is much more personal, spiritual. That's why I get offended when people call me Scott, even though, yes, Scott Santana is a brand name. I'm like, bitch, call me Aubrey, because this is a personal brand to me. So I hate when people call me Scott when I'm doing this, okay? Because it's personal to me. But I'm saying all of that to say, recently I've been in this energy of I'm bored. Like, so that's why I'm like trying to start the podcast. But like now I'm getting back into the energy of like, damn, I kind of want to do what I started off on YouTube doing before shit got crazy and whatnot. But there's still that bit of fear that is there because I'm one of them people that you have to give a disclaimer for. People either love me or hate me. It is what it like, come on. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And knowing the positions that I've been in all throughout my life where my mouth has gotten me in trouble or people misunderstood, and especially now in 2021 with cancel culture and motherfuckers offended by every fucking thing. It's just like, I get so nervous when I think about how I'm passionate about just speaking and doing certain topics and entertainment and stuff like that. But then I get fearful because of the world that we live in and because of PTSD from what I've gone through before. You understand what I'm saying? What's for you is for you, and you'll know it's for you because it'll always come back around no matter where you go, no matter how you try to disassociate from it. And that's why I tell y'all, you will know if a motherfucker is just twin flame because you cannot be thinking about them. You can be so detached, whatever. Somehow, some way, the universe is going to work their way back into your life. Period. You will know what the fuck is meant for you. And see, that's the thing. There is something that is meant for a lot of you guys, but there is some sort of PTSD there that scares the fuck out of you. It scares the fuck out of you. And a lot of y'all are not going as hard as you should be. Whether it's opening up your heart to somebody that you truly love, but deep down inside, you don't realize that you can't utilize your throat chakra and open up your feelings to this person because you're scared that they're going to run away. You're scared, like, to be in a vulnerable position, because if you're vulnerable, then they have the power to manipulate you like people have done in your past. Or maybe your situation is like mine and you're scared to use your voice because of the bad that can be, come along with it. Because at the end of the day, listen, with every situation, there's going to be good, there's going to be bad. But your challenge is to focus on the light. Focus on the light. Focus on what it is that you're creating. Focus on triumphing through. Like, your job right now is to not worry about the naysayers or worry about the bullshit or worry about the what ifs or worry about the, well, what if this doesn't happen? Fuck all of that shit. You'll never fucking know if you don't try. And just because you tried before years ago during a different time when the planets were set up differently and could have literally been working against you to purposely keep you from excelling or to purposely teach you a lesson does not mean that that same shit is going to happen now. And even with what I just said right there, that's another reason why people got to get more into astrology. Because just because you tried to run a business 3 years ago, when planet Pluto was retrograde and was there to teach you lessons about all the fuck ups in your life, and your business didn't come to fruition or it fucked up or whatever, doesn't mean the shit is going to happen now. So let's take a look. What is the outcome? Y'all lucky y'all got a 22-minute video. Lucky because it's your birthday season. I probably should have taken that, but I'm not. Reconciliation energy, I'm picking up on. Come on now. Am I taking this? No, I'm not going to take it. What do we have? I'm not taking it. I'm not taking this either, but it's crazy how these three energies just came out, which is literally everything that we just talked about. Temptation, truth, and shadow. Tell me I'm lying. Am I taking this? No, I'm not taking this. Okay, let's try. Okay. I'm going to take this. Okay. Overall energy, material, and spiritual prosperity. The outcome, love begins in harmony. This is coming home to your authentic, true self. Underneath that, we have moving on. So I really hope y'all take to heart everything that I just told y'all, because y'all may not even realize this might even be a subconscious fear. It might be. It might be. And I also got the same message last night. That's how I know it's spot on, because I got the same message from me last night about what I was releasing from the Scorpio full moon. I have PTSD. I know a lot of y'all do too. And it's just like you just feel like you're running in quicksand, or you're gonna constantly be stuck in the same situation. But all I can literally keep telling y'all is new chapter. I mean, not a new chapter in an old book, but a new movie where you are in the director's seat. You are writing this new experience, okay? I love each and every one of y'all. Go watch the collective video that I put out. Go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book you a personal reading. Life is all about alignment, and I'm literally here to help put you back into the universe. please book an alignment reading, okay? Because I'm not gonna be doing them like that for the rest of this year. I'm trying to transition, especially as my shit starts coming together. That's why I'm about to put out this podcast for everybody to enjoy and go up for. Okay, so get your ass on readings now if you want them, okay? Because it's like nobody in line. I love y'all. I will see you in the next video.
I feel like I need you tried to fight, but you my brain is racing for my heart is racing for nigga, don't try and cheat the test. Feeling that you're filling up in your chest. It's me, I am the best. I'm the one that's better than all the rest. I am your strength, but I am your weakness. I'm bitch empire with the impress. Only one